Talk about, I mean, you're able to go pretty far into the game, had a good outing. Can you talk about what sort of happened the last maybe month of the season for you?
I mean, it was more of me realizing that, this is my last year, and no matter what happens on the mound, I just gotta, be a bulldog and battle as hard as I can, every pitch, every out. Today was just, I didn't get ahead, and that's what beat me. I was always battling back, and I had a couple good innings in the middle there, but it comes down to it. You walk, I think it was 6 people. I mean, you can't win like that. So it's tough. It's probably my last outing at the Berg, and it was good to be out there though. So.
Can you talk about what happened in that first inning?
First inning, I think since last night, this game's been running through my head. Last outing at UCF, and I felt good. I felt great in the bullpen. Hit all my spots, but you get out to the mound, it's a completely different monster. It's the adrenaline gets pumping. You start thinking about different things, and that first inning, I got first pitch out. I felt great, and then full pitch walk. And you can't again. When a first person gets on, that's usually means he's going to score. So, and then of course the blunder at third base. I freaked out and I didn't keep my composure and made that throw. So it happens, and I knew from there I had to really put it together because I was in shambles, and I put it together and I did what I could do for the team.
There's probably a lot going through your mind, but what will you remember most, I guess, in your 4 years here? As you look back on your college career, what will you remember most about being at UCF?
I mean, 2 things. There's the academic side, and then there's the baseball side. I came from nowhere. I almost failed out my freshman year, and to end up with 3.0 and meet so many new people and have great teammates that I've had throughout the years. It's been great. And on the mound, again, I did nothing my first 2 years. I was the cleanup guy, and I really worked hard and persevered and got this Friday night job my junior year. Got injured senior year, and I had to battle back this year. So I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about people, and I've given everything that I've had to this program, and it feels good. I'm leaving on a good note.
Is there a career highlight that you've had? Is there any moment, any game, any particular game in the last few years that stands out in your mind as your personal highlight?
My personal highlight. Obviously it's when you do the best you've done, and that would be against Houston in the conference tournament 2 years ago. And that year was big to me because again I dominated in the fall and had to earn my spot. They didn't even think of me as a starter. And I came out of the bullpen the first game and just progressed. Came into the Sunday role and then ended up being the Friday night guy. And it was actually against West Music earlier in the year. Houston beat me up pretty good, and I knew I had to come out against in the tournament, and I was also pissed off I didn't start off against Rice. So I had a little extra fire, and that was it. But I think every game this year, after battling back last year from the arm injury, being out the whole season, and then starting off the year with another injury, every game this year, it's just been a battle, and I think that's what I take most from.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Good